I'm Brooke Haggerty, and I'm here at the Carroll County 4-H Fair. I'm talking today with Casey Bounds, who's a wonderful young lady who happens to show both sheep and goats at the Carroll County Fair, 4-H Fair. Casey, I've got a few questions for you. How old are you?
I'm 16 years old.
You're 16 years old, and you live in Carroll County, is that correct?
Yes, I do. I live in Tawnytown.
In Tawnytown. So that means you go to Francis Scott Key High School?
Yeah, I'm a senior.
You'll be a senior this year. That's fantastic. And I understand that you show both goats and sheep?
Yes, I do.
Terrific. So what are you going to be, how long have you been doing that?
Well, I've only been showing sheep for about 2 years now, but I've been showing goats since I was about 8 years old. I've had them, like, my brother's had them before me, and we've been showing since my brother was 8 too. My brother's 4 years older than me. So I've been showing goats for a really, really long time.
So tell me about showing goats. What do you need to do to show a goat?
Well, you walk them in the ring, and then you set up their feet, and depending on whether it's a breeding goat or a market goat, you either brace it or you just set up their feet and you hold their heads up. It's really easy, and I really enjoy doing it.
Terrific. And so how many goats are you going to be showing?
I'm going to be showing 2 goats, 2 little doe kids in the market show.
Now, you win. I know that because I've known you for a while. Tell me about winning. Tell me what are the different stages.
Well, the first thing you do is you go into your class, and when you're in your class, it depends on where you place. If you get first or second place, then you go into the champion division, where you'll get lined up with the other first places of that market weight class, and you'll get picked from there. And if you win champion, you'll go in with all the rest of the champions to get selected for grand. I've had the grand goat for the past 2 years, and I really enjoy it. It's so much fun. And just winning, it just feels really good because you know that you've put a lot of work into it, and it's finally paying off.
Now, so grand goat, that means you've won it all. You're the big kahuna, so to speak, of the fair with your goats. Now, do you win? Do you get a trophy? Do you get money?
In years past, I've gotten banners and I've gotten chairs.
Okay.
So it all depends on what the prize for the year is.
Okay, terrific, terrific. And how long will you continue to show?
Well, I've got 2 years left in 4-H, and then I will be done.
Okay. Now, what about sheep? I know that you said that you're going to be showing sheep tomorrow. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And how many sheep will you show?
Say
that one quickly.
I'll have 2 sheep this week, and I'll have some sheep at the state fair as well.
Terrific. Well, Casey, I really want to thank you for your time. It's been wonderful to see you again. I've loved watching you grow up. I've known this young lady since she was about 10 years old. She's blossomed into a wonderful young lady, showing these goats, showing these sheep, making the Bounds family really proud, and making Carroll County very proud. Casey, we're going to try and catch up with you both Sunday and Tuesday. And good luck to you. Thank you. Yay.
I'm Dustin Wimsat. I'm showing my goat, and I'm gonna show my 2 pigs.
This is your goat, I guess?
Yeah, her name's Phoenix. She was born on Super Bowl.
Is this your first time at the 4-H festival?
No, this is my 4th or 5th year. This is my first year showing goats. I learned a lot. I mean, I got 5th place out of 6th place. There was 6 people I got 5th place. And
What have you shown in previous years?
I usually just show pigs. Yeah.
Are you still doing pigs?
Yeah. I'm showing 2.
So I guess you have fun and
Yeah, I pretty much have a goat farm. We
in Carroll County?
Yeah, in Carroll County, outside of Westminster.
in Ulster.
And what did you participate in today at the fair?
I participated in a boar goat meat goat show.
And what kind of goat do you have?
Boar goats, meat goats.
And what was your goat's name?
Heather.
Heather. And what did you do to prepare for the competition?
Well, you want to make sure, obviously feed and water it, and walk it because it needs to be easily handled in the ring because you don't want to get in the ring and realize that your goat's not going to walk. So I have to walk her daily and make sure she's filled out because I don't she's fed well and everything, but she needs to be stocky and muscular. So sometimes that requires me running her and exercising her so she'll build up muscle.
And what do you do for grooming for the event?
Well, I wash her to make sure she's white because she's mostly white, and shaving. There's a little bit of clipping, so mostly just washing her and making sure she's clean.
And how long have you been coming to the 4-H fair?
Probably since I was about 9, so probably about 7 years.
And have you been competing each year?
I've competed just about every year that I've been in 4-H, except for last year I didn't show.
The previous years, did you have a goat or was it another area?
I've been showing goats, just goats.
How many goats does your family have?
Altogether there's about 7, so.
And what else do you do when you come to the 4-H fair?
Usually I just hang out with friends and I enter other projects here as well, so.
Oh, what other projects?
I entered flowers earlier today, and Wednesday I entered a recycled craft, and then Wednesday I will be entering cakes and baked goods.
Quite talented. What kind of flowers?
Well, it was a flower arrangement, so it was a fall, so it had sunflowers and it was in a pumpkin.
Very creative. And how did you fare in that competition?
I got blues, so
Congratulations.
thank you.
And good luck for Wednesday.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm back again. This time I'm with the expert, and I'm with Angie Bachtel. Angie is heavily involved with the 4-H kids, as well as her husband, who's my namesake, Brooks. And also, he just went by me. We also share a birthday. We share a birthday. I'm a little older. I'm also a little better looking. So, but anyway, Angie, please, let's get back to the 4-H fair. Tell me, what part do you play in the 4-H fair every year?
Well, I'm certainly not an expert by any means, but I have been involved in the program for a very long time. I was a 4-H'er myself from the ages of 8 through 18 until I aged out of the program. And then I have been a volunteer probably now for the last almost 12 years. So I serve on various committees for the Fair Board. I also serve on our publicity committee, so I help with a lot of the advertising and our social media and things like that. But my husband Brooks is the chairman of the beef committee as well, so I try to help him out as much as possible. It takes a whole team of people to make shows like this work, so anybody that can really pitch in and help out helps make the job that much easier.
Wonderful, wonderful. I know I heard you a little bit on WTTR.
Yes.
Terrific.
So we recorded that for the chamber chat segment, and we're talking about. For that segment, we were talking about our canned food drive that we're having at the fair this year, which we really are asking people to help come out and support. We're doing a food drive to benefit Carroll County Food Sunday. So any canned food donations or monetary donations that people can bring with them to the fair Today through Friday, we're collecting the donations from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. And we ask people to, help us support our cause in any way that they can.
Where can we bring our canned goods at the fair? Is there a specific drop-off?
There is.
Okay.
So outside of Shipley Arena, down here at the bottom of the hill, Shipley Arena is the big arena where all of the livestock animals are. So outside of the arena, there is a tent. It's right next door to the Nationwide Insurance tent. You'll see some other canned structures and things like that set up. And we have some signs, and anybody can bring their donations that they have here. We also have some change collection containers at some of our food booths and things like that. Lots of different ways that people can help support our cause this year.
Okay, terrific. Now you said that's right outside the livestock arena.
Yes.
And speaking of livestock, okay, I know that we've got some. I'm calling them cows because
Yes, that's okay.
I'm the city girl. But you said that we had. Are we still showing heifers?
Yes. So the show that's going on right now is for our breeding heifers. Those heifers are cattle that have not yet had a calf. So once they have had a calf, then they are referred to as cows.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I learned. That's my something
See, there
new
you
that
go.
I
You learn
learned
something
today.
new every day.
And the children that show are between the ages of 8 and 18.
Yes,
correct?
that is the 4-H age. So 8 is the youngest that you can start as what they consider a real 4-H'er. They do have some abilities to show as 4-H clovers prior to that to get some practice before they turn 8 years old. And then 18 is the age at which then they age out of the program.
Now, these are some pretty big heifers here. Do we have 8-year-olds that show
We do.
these big heifers?
We do, and it takes a lot of practice and hard work for them to be able to feel comfortable with leading the animals by the halter around the ring. Sometimes they do get a little ornery, and we have to. That's where the committee comes in to pitch in and help out, and make sure that the animals stay under control. Our main concern for the little kids is that no one gets hurt. We want to have a nice, safe show for all of them because obviously these animals outweigh them by quite a bit.
Right.
So
I'm looking over here and I'm seeing one which I like to call running amok.
yes, it happens.
Yeah.
It does happen.
But I can imagine. I mean, I'm looking. These are obviously some older teenagers that are showing right now. Beautiful, beautiful animals that they're showing. I'm loving all the sounds that we're hearing.
Yes.
I'm loving the smells that I'm smelling, and I'm loving you for. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today.